chemistry, money, and one reason you're tired all the time. Welcome, my friends, back to another live video. Again, the title of this one is Chemistry, Money, and One Reason You're Tired All the Time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. You know, recently I was talking to my lovely bride and kind of discussing the fact that I seem more tired than I used to be. And so we're kind of just trying to discuss why was I tired all the time? Now, there could be a lot of factors in why I'm tired more than I used to. And I've had, I've had physicals and stuff, so it doesn't seem to be anything that's physical. But I'm really starting to understand something about myself that I think might help you as well. But let me back up and talk about a concept in chemistry. The concept is about two different kinds of reactions. And those reactions, please forgive the minor science geek. I've got a degree in that, so not chemistry, but in science. So a little bit of science geek. There are two kinds of reactions in chemistry. There are exothermic and endothermic. An exothermic reaction releases energy. It releases heat into the surrounding environment. An endothermic reaction absorbs heat or energy. It requires heat or energy. So exothermic reactions produce energy and heat. Endothermic reactions suck energy and heat and require energy and heat and cool down the rest of the surrounding environment. You know, I think that in my life, there are activities that are exothermic and endothermic. There are activities that produce energy for me, and there are energies that use energy that I already have. So the exothermic activities give me more energy to continue those activities or others. The endothermic activities suck energy away and decrease my overall energy. You know, and I thought, okay, I know some things that give me energy. If you've watched many of these videos, you know that I spend a fair amount of time thinking things through. I'm not deeply analytical, but I take enough time to pause every once in a while to wonder why something happens. And so I was thinking, what are the different things that I do that produce energy? So let me give you a couple of examples. Public speaking gives me energy. When I'm on stage in front of a group, I am animated. I'm having a great time. Running gives me energy. Exercise gives me energy. They produce energy. Those are exothermic activities for me. But then I realized it's not as simple as that. It's not as simple as that. For example, public speaking does give me energy, but only in certain ways. For example, if I spend too much time speaking about topics that are of no interest to me, I move from energy production to seriously sucking down or using up energy. I lose energy when I do public speaking on topics that I have no interest in, and I do it for too long. How about running? Running gives me energy, especially when I'm mentoring others in running, because I've got that aspect of the group dynamic that I'm enjoying, and it builds me up while I encourage them. Running by myself gives me energy. But running by myself under certain circumstances takes away energy. And you see, so the subtlety is, it's not just maybe this is an exothermic activity, it produces energy for me, or this is an endothermic activity that requires me to input energy, it takes energy away. Maybe it's understanding how a single activity could be both an energy producer in some circumstances and an energy absorber that takes away energy in other circumstances. Okay, so the title of this video is Chemistry, Money, and One Reason You're Tired All the Time. So we talked about the chemistry and kind of tied it back to activities. Now let's go to money. Most of you have probably heard the term ROI. ROI stands for return on investment. It means you invest a certain amount of money, and then what is the return? What is the percentage that you get back? And of course, ROI, return on investment, is both the measurement of how much you get back and how quickly you get it back. So you could say, I invested $1,000. In my ROI on that, I got that back in 6 months. Oh, and the percentage on that was maybe I got 100% over 6 months. Or maybe it's a low ROI. I invested $1,000. It's 6%, but that's not bad if you compound it over the course of 40 years. ROI. But if you've got a bad ROI, then it's a poor investment. I see the same thing in the energy that I have in my body and the energy that I have in my mind. I call it the ROIE, the return on investment of energy. The return on investment in energy. You see, when I'm doing running mentoring, my ROIE is through the roof. When I'm public speaking in topics that are exciting to me and I know they're helping people, my ROIE, my return on investment of energy, is through the roof. But when I'm doing something that I don't really enjoy, it's not one of my core areas of excitement, then my ROIE is negative. I'm losing energy. So chemistry, money, and one reason you're tired all the time. Here's the reason you're tired all the time. You're spending too much energy in activities that are endothermic. They absorb your energy, they take it away. Or you're spending, you want to look at another point of view, you're spending too much energy on activities that have a negative ROIE, a negative return on your investment of energy. So here's my challenge to you. Take a look at the activities, the activities you do on a day-to-day basis. There's the regular stuff, things that are part of life, things that you do on purpose, and things that maybe you're required to do because of a career or commitments that you've made. And I challenge you to do this. List them out and say, okay, this clearly has a positive ROIE, a positive return on my investment energy. I get energy from it. This has a very negative ROIE. It's very endothermic. It takes a lot of energy away from me. You see, you can sort out all your activities on whether they give you energy or take away energy. Positive ROIE, negative ROIE. But don't miss the fact that there are different levels of ROIE. Some things will give you tremendous energy, and some things will take a tremendous amount of energy. Some things will give you a little boost, and some things will give you a minor decrease. Now, you can't avoid everything in your life that has a negative ROIE, that has a negative return on investment of your energy. But if you consciously pay attention to your activities, you can increase the ones that have a positive ROIE, and you can likely decrease or even remove some of the ones that have a negative ROIE. But the secret to all of this is paying attention. It's paying attention. And you see that theme in my videos on and on. You see, I understand that. The reason that I get better, the way that I can improve myself and I can help others is because I'm paying attention. It's because, to coin a term that is commonly used now, I'm mindful. Now, I'm not always paying attention. I'm not always mindful, but I'm getting better at it. And so people will say, the way you really get better, the way you really improve yourself is to understand yourself, to know yourself. You know what I think? I think that's too general. I think it's too broad. You should really understand yourself. You should really get to know yourself so that you can know what's good for you, what's bad for you, what's easy for you, what's hard for you, what do you love, what do you hate. But not for me. That doesn't work. For me, I've got to get down to the specific category, the specific topic, the specific activity. Okay, I know what gives me energy. I know what takes energy away from me. That's much clearer to me than, Troy, you should get to know yourself better and then you'll understand how to make your life a little bit happier. No. I need to know specific details about myself and my personality and how I react. And I'm guessing you do too. So yeah, chemistry, money, and one reason you're tired all the time. You're tired all the time because you're spending a lot of energy in activities that give you a negative return on your investment of energy. On those endothermic activities, they absorb energy. But don't forget, this is not the only area of your life that, if you pay attention to, can help you to live a more satisfied, more fulfilling, and most important, a more valuable life toward others. So thank you, my friends, for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you got some good value out of it. If you did, tap that like button for me. I'd appreciate that very much. If you have a specific comment about things you've learned about yourself or activities that give you positive energy or take away energy, drop them in the comments. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, send me an email. That's live, L-I-V-E, at troystoneking.com, L-I-V-E, at troystoneking.com. And don't forget, all my videos eventually find their way over to the YouTube channel. Got about 100 videos over there now, and that's youtube.com/Troy Stoneking. And if you joined this video towards the end, hey, about 30 seconds after I stop it, it will be live on Facebook for the complete viewing. Have a great rest of your day.